Good morning, guys. Welcome to Live Dominion Great Farms. You're all welcome. We're having serious, massive flood issues in the farm. It's wild. You see, I'm on my boots here today. We're having serious flood issues because of the rain that fell here. So our ponds are massive flooding. We almost had an overflooded pond here. You see where the water stopped? This is the pond over here. Though this pond is not really an active pond because we just put some few fishes here. So that's why it's looking like this, because the fishes are not enough in the pond. There are so few. So the pond, the bacteria and the viruses in these ponds, they are acting, fungi, they are acting on the water because it doesn't move as often as it should. So that's that. This is another of our pond here. And this one almost got flooded. So see, we lost one fish here too as well. You can see that's a massive fish there we lost today. I don't know what exactly caused this one, but I just found this out. We haven't lost any fish in weeks. I don't know if it's because of the heavy downpour of the rain. I don't know if it affected the pH of the water. I don't know yet. We'll investigate that over time. But that's the issue we're having here with flooding. This is another pond here. You can see the pipe we used to put water in is already filled up to the brim. What can you do in your farm to avoid such situations? What can you do to avoid your farm flooding like this? What are the things you can do to avoid these issues? The first thing is, for example, you can see this pond. What we did here is that we filled the pond round with sand to raise it up, especially in swampy areas. So even though you can see over here there's water, if you can look down the areas, you see there's water. It couldn't penetrate here. So that's one thing you can do in your farm to guide it. That's what we did. We guided it with sand. Even the other pond over there, you can see the heap of sand with people around it. This helps prevent overflooding in your farm because the rainfall is not something you can predict. The rainfall yesterday was massive here in the southern part of Nigeria, but we were able to survive because this is another pond. We're able to survive because we're of this sands heap we put around it. So if your farm is in a swampy area, you need to be careful of this because we are in a compound here. So even if the fish escapes, it can't go out of our compound. But in a place where you don't have fences around like this, you have serious situations of your fish escaping, which is a massive loss to your farm. So this is just an update I said let me share with you guys on overflooding. I don't know what else can you do to prevent overflooding in your farm. Aside putting this heap of sand around your farm, what will I say again that can be another cause of overflooding that you can use to prevent it? I'll say also during the rainy season, if you have an 18 pond, don't fill it to the brim. Give allowance to that excessive rain that will be coming in. Give allowance to that. So when it comes, like this pond doesn't fill to the brim. What I normally do is that I dig my pond 5 feet deep. Because the pond needs 4 feet of water, but I do 5 feet so that in case there's an issue of overflooding or whatever, it will be okay. And in a situation where I'm not able to get enough water into the pond, I'll still have at least 3 feet deep. Do you understand? So it will balance up. That's what I do. Because this is deep enough. This is 5 feet. If it was 4 feet, who knows? Maybe this place would have been overflooded. So that's another thing I did in my farm to avoid overflooding. So these are those 2 key things I did. This is the update. I don't know if you can see. You can see the farm all the way down there is flooded. So these are just things you can do. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Remember, farming saves lives. Cheers.